Hey everybody, good afternoon. I'm just checking it is afternoon. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to today's video. So I'm actually recording this on the 2nd of March. It's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. You're not going to see this for a few weeks. If you've seen my announcement video, then you'll know that I am pregnant with baby number 3. Huge surprise. It's not something we were planning, but obviously it's a really lovely surprise. It's taken a while for it to sink in, and at this stage nobody actually, obviously apart from Tom, who is my husband, nobody else knows that I am pregnant. So I am currently 9 weeks pregnant. I've had a really horrendous past few weeks. It got to the point where I had to have medication prescribed from the doctor because all of a sudden I just had nausea and vomiting come over me, which I can't really remember if I suffered with this with my previous pregnancy. So I've got 2 children. Darcy, my daughter, she is 8, she'll be 9 in May, and Oliver, my son, is 5. Now I remember feeling nauseous, but I don't remember to the point of how bad I've had it this time. I mean, when I say bedbound, I'm not joking. I couldn't stand up. There was one point I had a bath to make myself feel better, and then I got out and I just had no energy whatsoever. And then I was taking the tablets that the doctor gave me. They were making me super drowsy, so I stopped taking them. That has sort of subsided. I do still feel nauseous. I haven't been sick in about a week. I do still feel nauseous, but it doesn't seem to be quite as debilitating as it was. Having said that, we had a bit of a scare, which is why I'm just coming on to talk about this. This is going to be like my first pregnancy update, because I haven't really spoken to the camera in the previous week, so I want to start documenting it from now. But last night I had bleeding that continued throughout the night and this morning. I did phone our emergency number 111 here in the UK, and a doctor phoned me back. She was really lovely. Obviously with the current situation that we're in, with everything going on with coronavirus, etc., life and things are just very different to when I last experienced a pregnancy. So obviously I phoned at about 10 and the doctor phoned me back at about 11 p.m. And she said, look, there is just nothing open. If it's that bad, your only option is to present yourself at accident and emergency, so at the emergency department. And I said to her, what constitutes like bad? So she just ran through like things to look out for, and I was quite comfortable that there wasn't unbearable pain and the bleeding wasn't very heavy. I mean, it was heavy enough to worry me, to be honest. And I kind of got it in my head that I was having a miscarriage. And I said to Tom, I don't think I've not bled this much with the other 2, and not this late. I always had bleeding around implantation, but never like at week 9, which again, I know it is possible. It's very common. I know that in the first trimester, but typically for me and my pregnancies, it's not. So I'd kind of got my head and I was thinking the worst. I phoned the doctor this morning. Obviously I've got 2 children. They don't even know that I'm pregnant, because I just didn't want to tell them that early. I mean, Darcy would understand, but Ollie wouldn't. And obviously we haven't even had our scan yet. I've paid for a scan, a private scan, but I've not had my dating scan. I've not even had a booking an appointment with the midwife. I'm due to have that this Friday, but I'll then be 10 weeks. It's all done over the phone. So that's fine. I filled out all the paperwork they've emailed me, so obviously I'll get that done. But I don't know how quickly the dating scan is going to come through. I don't know how many weeks I'm going to be. So because of the symptoms I'd had, the doctor said, look, do multiple pregnancies run in your family? And yes, they do. They run in my side and they also run in Tom's side. So she said, obviously it's not always the case, but there is a case that this could be a multiple pregnancy. So then I was even more stressed at this point. So I paid for a private scan, and that way I knew that Tom could come with me, because I don't know if he's allowed into the NHS ones certainly today. I've actually been to the hospital this morning, to the early pregnancy clinic, and I saw a lovely nurse and a doctor, and I had a scan, and they confirmed that the baby is fine. They can see the heartbeat. The heartbeat is nice and strong. The baby is moving around like crazy. They do not know why I'm bleeding. I'm still bleeding now. They've checked on my ovaries. They've checked inside the uterus, and they don't know why. They said obviously it could have been a cyst that has burst, and that's why they can't see it, but I have to monitor it. So I haven't gone to work today, but what we had decided is that we were going to wait another couple of weeks, and then we had planned to do like a big family quiz, because obviously we're still in lockdown here, so we were going to do a big family quiz via Zoom, and we were going to do like a proportion all about babies. So we were going to do things like, oh, what is like basically like what is baby spices named from the Spice Girls, things like that. So all things that kind of were baby related, and then we were going to say like, oh, surprise everybody, and then obviously that way we're doing, the whole family gets to know in one go. We don't have to obviously tell different people. But I think after this morning, when I say lying, it just feels awkward, like Tom said, because he didn't go to work this morning. He said, I feel so awkward because I'm like kind of lying to people, because he said that he had been vomiting, and that's why he was late in, because he just had an awful night's sleep, when in actual fact it wasn't. It was the fact he had to drop me to the hospital, but he couldn't come in. I had to go in on my own. So I was really scared, just in case they told me it was like bad news, and I was just sat there on my own. I was thinking, right, you have to be like really brave now, you've got to deal with this, and then I'd have to come out and relay the news to Tom. But thankfully that isn't the case. I'm just hoping that the bleeding obviously subsides, but what we have decided to do is we've decided to tell everybody tonight, just because it's really awkward. And I don't know why I've waited this long. When I had my other two children, basically as soon as I had like a positive pregnancy test, I just ran around and told like all my family, because I was really excited. And I don't mean it to sound like I'm not excited, because I am. It's just been with lockdown over the last year, my mindset has just changed, and I've just really enjoyed like keeping stuff between me and Tom, because I'm from like a really big family and we share everything. But I don't know, lockdown's changed me a little bit, and I've been a bit nervous to tell people, and I don't know why. Yeah, I've just been just felt a bit weird, to be honest. So obviously I've kept up my videos throughout this time, but it's been obviously really difficult. I'm glad that everybody knows now, and I'm really excited to share this journey with you. But what we did do is we are going to tell Darcy and Olly after Darcy's ballet. She has an early ballet session tonight, so I've got them a couple of little bits that I had planned for when I tell them in a couple of weeks, but obviously we're doing it tonight, so I just thought I would show you, because I want to make a bit of a fuss over them, because obviously like Darcy's 8 and Ollie's 5, and I don't want them to feel like their life's going to change and things are going to change. It makes me really emotional talking about this. I've been crying all morning, but I don't want them to feel like things are going to change, because obviously it's not, and I'm sure they're going to be really excited. I'm just a bit worried about Ollie, to be honest, because he's like my little baby still, bless him. But I got them each one of these cards. So it comes just like a brown envelope, but that is, if it's gonna focus, no, don't focus on my face. Oh no, I'm crying. Right, let's wait the turn. So it says it's official, you're going to be a big brother, and it's literally just a card that you open, and I've written a message in there. So that's Ollie's, and then Darcy's is exactly the same, but hers just says you're going to be a big sister, and then I've written a message for her, and they just come with an envelope, so I'm going to give them one of those each. I got those off of Etsy. I'll leave a link to them, though they weren't very expensive, they were only a couple of pounds. And then I did also pick them up a little bracelet each, so again I've got one for Darcy and one for Ollie, just as big sister and big brother. I just thought it was really sweet. It says close your eyes, make a wish, put this bracelet on your wrist, when the bracelet breaks in two, your wish may come true. And then we've got them just a little treat. Just, I don't know why, I don't know, I've got them a treat. I just wanted to get them a little treat. So I've just got Darcy a little LOL doll, and then I just got Ollie just a little Lego City tractor. So I just thought Obviously it could be like a little gift. I just want to make them feel really special, and obviously it's just been us for so long. It's going to be a big adjustment, but yeah, having said that, we're really excited. Let me just compose myself before I have a nervous breakdown. Let me get a tissue actually, because I'm sniffing away. So yeah, I just don't know why. I think like as I've gotten older, I've just become like more anxious. So obviously you might not know, or you might know if you've watched any of my other videos, we got a new car in December, so then I was panicking about how we're going to afford to pay for that. Will another car seat even fit in the back? And then obviously our planning got rejected for the extension. There's not enough bedrooms. I mean, Ollie's bedroom is so small as it is, it needs to be made bigger. So Tom's just said like, it's fine, leave it with me. I'm not, he said, bless him, this may be emotional as well, he said, I've never let you down before, I'll get it done, it'll be fine. So we're doing it in sections. So what we're doing is we're just doing the side of our house first of all. So we've got like a utility, some extra cupboard space, obviously have another baby, there's going to be more stuff in the kitchen, so we need somewhere to store all that. And then we're going to start on our loft. So hopefully me and Tom and the baby will move into the loft, and then Ollie can move into our room, and then I'll have a nursery. So fingers crossed it all works out as we're planning. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and give you my 9-week update, and hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly update, because obviously at the moment this is before you're watching it, so by the time you watch it, obviously it'd be a lot further along, so I might not do a weekly update until I've actually caught up time wise with you guys, because otherwise there'll be so many videos to catch up on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so pleased that our secret is now out. I feel like a whole weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?